MacVoices at NAB Show 2025. MacVoices is in Las Vegas for NAB Show. I'm Chuck Joyner. Folks, we're back in the Mapcreator booth. Maggie has handed us off to Robbert, who is going to tell us what's new with Mapcreator. This has become a regular stop because I think their product is so cool and so useful, not just for broadcast, but for pretty much anybody that is interested in having maps as part of their productions. Robbert, it's great to meet you.
Thank you, Chuck. I'll do my best to be as good as Maggie, but I'd be happy to show you some of the latest today.
Well, you've got big shoes to fill, but I'm sure you'll do fine. So what do we have new from Mapcreator this year?
Yeah, sure. So talk of the last year has been mainly about integrations. Of course, we have quite a mature product, but we need to get it closer to the user. And to do that, we're focusing on integrations, integrating into newsroom computing systems, integrating into post-production systems. All kinds of introductions, all kinds of integrations. So actually, I have one set up right here. Perhaps I can show you a little bit about it. One of the most used integration at the moment is our EPS integration, where we have a reduced set of features from our product that delivered in a plugin into EPS. So producers, journalists can directly make maps from their EPS system. Breaking news story, open the plugin, add some locations, add perhaps a region highlight, and then use this plugin to send it directly into the rundown.
That's nice because it seems like everything is about getting faster, getting more information out there sooner to be the first. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I wonder if that's really as important as we think it is. But it doesn't matter. That's the way the world is going.
Well, it's not only about speed. It's also about the switching of context. So right now we offer our platform as a standalone tool. That means that whenever the producers in their high-pressure news environment has to build something, they have to switch to another program. They might not use it that often, so they might lose the knowledge a little bit. So with this integration, actually, we are directly already in the tool they are comfortable with, so they don't have to switch context. So yes, of course, it does speed up things, but it's also more intuitively because they are familiar with the buttons and the tools.
And there's still nothing like sort of getting a feel for where something is happening, whether it's across town or across the world.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, the software can always use worldwide. We use worldwide data, so it doesn't matter where you're looking for something. It's always there.
So I think you did quite a bit of some interesting things, let's say, with the Los Angeles fires this year.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I have a prototype here as well. What we did is, so what we do in general is we work with a lot of live data. These are special layers into our tool that connect with all kinds of APIs around the world. And one of them, provides us with wildfire data as well. So every half an hour or every hour, we update our live data. So journalists around the world, they don't have to go looking for this data themselves. They can just access it through our platform. They enable the live data. And in case of the California wildfires, this was a big topic. Actually, we had to switch data sources, and also something that I'm very proud of is the turnaround that our team in the back office managed there. So it turned out there was a better live source for this, CalFire. And I think within an hour, we had the whole system up and running. And for our customers, newsrooms around the world, this was fantastic because within an hour they had the most actual and live and up-to-date wildfire source out there. So they could build that, they could use that to build their maps. And there are some, it's a tragic topic, of course, but in fact, there are some beautiful maps made with these live data layers.
Well, and they were so important because things were changing hour by hour or faster.
Yeah.
And so that's one of those examples that speed did matter, both for property damage and for lives.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I don't think that we all turn on the news, right? And we see it, and we see the maps zooming in to the Middle East or to California or the Carolinas during some of the storms and the hurricanes. And we don't really stop to think about what it takes to put that information there and in a graphic format that we can all relate to or understand. It's one thing to say that something is happening 200 miles west of a given city. It's a whole nother one to zoom in and get a sense of exactly where that is.
Yeah. Well, of course, those kind of eye candies can be made with our map, but we also like to focus on the more straightforward, the locator maps, the simple maps. They are often, of course, they are less information, but they are more to the point. For us as a company, this has been an interesting transition. We've been around in the print industry, and the funny thing about print maps is we always try to put as much detail into a print map as possible. Where for our broadcast products, we actually have to do the reverse. We have to show as little detail as possible. So that's an interesting challenge for us.
You know, I never thought about that, but you're right. If you go to print, everybody's trying to put as much possible on, but for a graphic presentation on a screen, it can get cluttered or almost unusable.
Yeah. Imagine a map with many labels on TV. Yeah, you only have a couple of seconds that you're looking at this map, and in these couple of seconds, you need to focus on whatever is important. So a minimal amount of labels, a minimum amount of icons, and even a minimum amount of zooming. Imagine a map zooming and jumping all around. It gets very hard to focus on what's on there.
So one of the things that has impressed me from the first time I stopped and talked to Maggie was that you all offer your tools for anyone at pretty much any level. And obviously some things are going to cost more, but as an individual creator, I can utilize your map information for a relatively simple project. Or if I'm running a newsroom in California, I can come and pay for the much greater, much more powerful version of your product.
Yeah. Well, we've actually debuted a personal plan this year where also consumers can start using our product. Another one of the integrations that I talked about in the beginning is the Adobe integration. So this is a plugin that lives inside your Adobe suite, and for a lot of consumers, or let's say small businesses or YouTubers, this is perfect because they can just use the Adobe software as they're used to. Then with our new personal plan, they can use our Mapcreator service.
That's great. So one more barrier to remove for letting me do it for my projects.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's great. The website is.
Sorry, the website of Mapcreator, mapcreator.io.
Perfect. Yeah. And I should have asked about the personal plan. What kind of pricing is there for that? Is that a subscription or?
It's a subscription that goes at $99 per month.
Okay.
Yeah. If you commit to a year, you will end up having a few months discount.
Robbert, it's great to meet you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
it's a real pleasure.
Yeah.
Folks, we'll have more from NAB Show in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you MacVoices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.